Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back. I am CrisTheGirl, and today in this video you are spending the day with me. We're ultimately going to be heading down to the Maryville, Tennessee area because that's where my parents are, and we're going to be helping my mom decorate for fall / a little bit of Halloween too. Now if you're new here, first of all, welcome. Very happy to have you. Hope you enjoy the channel. But my parents live full-time in an RV, so it's a relatively small space. So it's always fun decorating for, Christmas and fall and all the seasons and such. And I've helped my mom in the past with such things. So figured we'd all head on over there together and give my mom a hand with the decorating. If you've watched the past number of videos, then you know I've been shopping for my mom quite heavily for fall. So she has a lot of different things to choose from. And I'm really excited to decorate with her for the season. So that's what we're doing today. Also, since we're in the Maryville area, I figured we might as well pop into a couple of stores since we are on the hunt for spooky Christmas. So we're gonna pop into Homegoods and TJ Maxx. Hopefully we'll see what happens here. I really gotta get out the door, you guys. So that is the plan for today, but I figured why not just spend the whole day together here? Because I don't know how much I'm gonna be filming, just to be perfectly honest with you. When we get to my parents, I'm gonna film, a decent amount, obviously, but whenever I'm with them, I always try to just spend my time with them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to worry so much about filming and getting the perfect shot and blah. Like, I just want to spend time with my parents. So obviously we're filming the process and all of that, don't worry about it, but it's never like the most. So anyway, point is I figured we would have some time this morning to maybe get ready together, you guys. I thought maybe I would share with you my makeup routine. I would share with you some of the products that I use to get this ready. That's why we have quite a jump scare at the beginning of this video. No makeup Cris, so here we are. But I thought we could just kind of go over that together really quick. If you're not interested in that, I don't blame you. No hard feelings. You can skip ahead to the good parts. Don't worry about it. But I do get questions from time to time of what makeup products I use and this and that. So I figured why not film that really quick before we head on out the door for all those who are curious. So that's what we're doing today, you guys. The intros for the videos lately have been so long. I'm really sorry. Long videos, long intros. I don't know. I guess I just have a lot to set up here. But anyway, that's what we're doing today, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a great time. Hope you're doing well out there and having a great weekend. It's Sunday as of the time of this recording, by the way. And yeah, let's get started. Grab a drink and grab a snack. We're all over the place. Grab a drink, grab a snack, get comfy, get cozy. We're doing spooky fall things today. Let's go. Okay, so we are now at my vanity here. Turn the lights on. So I'll just run you through the routine here really quick of what I did this morning. So I woke up a little bit late and I started uploading my video to YouTube, yesterday's video to YouTube, got Bella outside, made my coffee, finished getting my video set up, the thumbnail and stuff. I don't know. The thumbnails lately have been kind of driving me crazy. I've been spending way too much time on them lately and it's really annoying me. But anyway, fussed with the thumbnail and, the tags and title and all that stuff. Took a shower, brushed my teeth. I did my morning meditation / prayer thing at my ancestors' altar, did my daily tarot draw, and I did my neti pot as well. Been doing my neti pot a lot more frequently. Also, this is the first part of the makeup routine is some sunscreen. I've really been enjoying the Trader Joe's sunscreen a lot. I've had this bottle for multiple months now. I'm almost out of it. So it's looks small, but it's lasted me a very long time. I just use it on the face and I let that sit for about 15 minutes or so. So that was this morning in a nutshell. Also, I was starting to put some of my stuff away because all of the things that I bought yesterday and like all of the pumpkins and stuff that I brought out, it's still sitting out just everywhere. I was just too tired to put it away yesterday. Usually I put it away the same day, but not this time, so whatever. It's just me here right now, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, let's talk about the makeup here really quick. So I'm going to try to make this quick, okay? I'm going to try to make it quick and just show you the stuff and put it on really quick. So, first of all, starting with primer. And I've been enjoying the e.l.f. primer. This is the Power Grip one. Just put that on the face. And then I take my very used makeup sponge, which by the way, I wash it every single time I use this thing. Every single time I wash it. So it's slightly damp here. This is what I use for foundation. So I have been enjoying this Haus Labs foundation. I have this in the color light, medium, neutral. There you go, guys. I bought this like last year sometime. Actually, it's coming around to about a year, I think, that I got this. And I have really been enjoying it. And I have to say that I am pretty happy with the foundation routine that I have going on here. Probably the most happy that I have ever been with the foundation, which is saying something because I'm never really happy with it. So I've been sticking with this routine for quite some time now. And then I also use the Glossier skin tint stuff. Really been enjoying this as well. This is in the color G8. So what I do is I put one squirt of the Haus Labs on my hand and then a very generous squirting of the Glossier skin tint because this stuff is very runny. And then I use the tip of the sponge and mix it together because I find the wetness of the skin tint and then the somewhat matteness. I don't want to say the Haus Labs is a matte foundation, but on my skin it kind of is. It kind of dries it out like a little bit. I found that combination works pretty well. I just kind of bop it all around my face. By the way, I should say, I am not a makeup expert whatsoever. I have zero clue what I'm doing, and I have tried so hard to learn how to do makeup. Like, trust me, I have watched lots of stuff on YouTube, and it's still just really hard for me to figure out. So, I don't know. I'm not an expert. You don't have to. I'm not saying you should do what I do whatsoever. Also, for the purposes of this video, I'm really just gonna show you guys and focus on the base of the makeup. So not so much like the eyes and stuff that I do. I'll show you the products that I use, but I just don't want to bog this video down that much with makeup. It's not the point. Next, what I like to do is put some powder on to kind of set it in place a bit more. I have combination skin, so it's the worst of both worlds. I can be peely and dry while simultaneously oily, like an oil slick. I don't understand it, and I don't like it, but it is what it is. We all gotta work with what we have. In general though, I'm more of an oily kind of gal than a dry kind of gal. So I like to put powder on to kind of mitigate the oil as much as possible. So I just use my sponge and get some powder on there and just kind of put it in the skin. This powder is the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder, by the way. Big fan. Been using it for over a year. And I have one here at my vanity, and I have one in my purse for on-the-go touch-ups. So skin's pretty dry now, but trust me, it will get oily later, as I'm sure you all notice in the videos. So that's that. Next, we'll do contouring. And I do enjoy the Fenty Beauty Match Stick. This is in the color Mocha. However, I did just learn very recently that the business practices of Fenty Beauty is questionable at best. And that's disappointing because I do in general enjoy their products, but I probably will not be purchasing this again once I run out, and I'll be looking for something else. So I'm just gonna put that little caveat out there. And it's a shame because it's great. I really like this. So here's where I contour up at the forehead, the cheeks, and then just a little bit under the chin. And when it comes to the forehead, I try to blend it into my hairline as best as I can. By the way, I am kind of rushing a little bit. If I have time, I really enjoy just sitting down, putting on makeup, taking my time with it. That's usually when it ends up looking the worst, is when I have time to like put into it, I've noticed. So I don't know what that says about me, but anyway, I am kind of rushing. So we're gonna go to the, actually no, hold on. We're gonna do highlight next. I really like the ColourPop Super Shock highlighter. This is in the color Flexitarian. And just get a bit of that on the finger. And I put it on the tops of my cheekbones and then on the top of my nose. And that's pretty much it. Then we go in with blush. So this is, again, Haus Labs. Good time to say, I should have said this at the beginning, this video is not sponsored. None of these products are sponsored. I bought all of this stuff with my own money. Anyways, Haus Labs blush. I love, 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 love this blush. So this is in the color Glassy Lilac, and as you can see, it's a purple. It's purple, and I like it. I don't know. It works for my skin tone, I feel. I don't know. I feel hesitant to say that because there's probably people out there who are like, no, it doesn't. I don't know, but I like it. I like the purple color. I like that it's a different kind of color besides the typical, you know, pink. What I just do is I put it on, again, my hand, the side of my hand here. Get a bunch on the hand and then use my sponge to pick it up. And that's how I get this stuff to work. And I put quite a bit on. That's kind of the key to my blush, is I put a lot on initially because I know that it's going to fade throughout the day. So I usually pile it on. And then I do like a little dab on the nose. We're not done with the blush, okay? We're done with this guy, but we're not done with the blush. There's more. What I do from here though is the base is, I leave it alone, and I go to the eyebrows next. Again, I don't really want to focus on this part too much. Let me just show you the products. So I use a normal, just like little spoolie brush thing. It's really dirty. And just kind of get the excess like product out of the brows. And then I've really been enjoying this MAC brow definer. Got it relatively recently and I will definitely get it again. And I just kind of fill it in like a tiny bit if I can help it. And then I set them. I've been enjoying the, what is this? Urban Decay Slick Day Brow stuff. Pretty sure I bought that on the channel before. All right, so set the brows. Once I let them dry a little bit, then I go in with my eyeshadow stuff. So I'll just show you briefly here what I like to use. First of all, this e.l.f. palette. This is Perfect 10 eyeshadow palette. And what I like to use it for like a base is this guy here. Once again, guys, I am not a makeup person, okay? The eyeshadow easily is the thing that stumps me the most when it comes to makeup. So I just wing it. I don't know. Like I just wing it. So anyway, I do like this because first of all, there's no talc in here. I'm always looking for my powder products to not have talcum powder in them because it's not good for you. So this does not. I'm sure it has a bunch of other bad stuff, but here we are. The other day I picked up a new e.l.f. palette. This is Need It Nude. And I thought that the glitter colors in there were really pretty. So I used it for the first time yesterday and I liked it. I don't have a lot of palettes really, None that I use like on a daily basis because I'm just not really that experimental with my makeup. It's just one of those things, you guys. But here's one that I do use all the time, and I'll probably use this today too. I like the Anastasia Beverly Hills, this little palette here, Glam to Go. I use this all the time. So whenever you see me with like the pinky kind of eyeshadow on, this is what I'm using, y'all. This is what I'm using. Mainly this one here and this one here. So just saying. And occasionally I will reach for this Too Faced Pop-Tart eyeshadow palette. I bought this a really long time ago. It's probably one of those things, actually both of these are probably one of those things where I should probably throw it away because I've had them for so long. But I will use this too. So if you see me with brown eyeshadow on, it's probably this guy. Also, I do like the Bare Minerals Mineralist eyeshadow palette. I will use this from time to time as well. And mainly I like this color here. So that's just what I use the most often when it comes to eyeshadow. Also, I don't put anything on my eyelids. I don't put primer on. I don't put concealer, nothing. None of that stuff works for me. I don't know if it's because I am older now and I have, you know, more wrinkles around my eyes and such. I just find that it dries out my eyelids so bad and my makeup looks terrible, like even worse than usual. So I don't mess with any of that stuff. I don't do concealer around my eyes here either. You will notice, like I don't touch it because it does the opposite of what it does for literally everybody else. It doesn't work for me. I'm sure it's user error, but I don't know. I've just given up on all of that. All right, the eye makeup is serviceable. It will simply do. So what I've been doing lately is I've been doing my mascara first and then the eyeliner. I found that it somehow makes the process easier for me. I don't exactly know why, but it does. So I have my eyelash curler. I do this first, and then I use a primer. I like the Lancome one. And then the mascara that I've been using lately is the Ellyoop, however you pronounce it. And I've really been enjoying this. I've been using it for quite some time now. Now, what I like to do, this is one of the best hacks that I can give you guys, is I take an old mascara brush, and once I put my mascara on, I use this to even out the mascara so it doesn't get all clumpy and dumpy, you know? And I find that this works out so much better than just using the brush that I was using that is obviously covered in mascara, because I just feel like I'm adding more and more and more on when that's not what I want to do. I just want to spread out what I already have on my eyelashes. So I've been doing that process for a really long time. I feel it works out best for me. Literally the one actual like tip / hack that I feel like I can provide when it comes to makeup. Next, eyeliner. So I really like the Styla eyeliner. I've been using this for forever, you guys, a really long time. I like the micro tip one. I just feel like you can get a better wing with it personally. I'm a cat eye kind of gal, as you all know. That's literally what I do. That's just what I do, period. Never done anything different. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. So I go back in with my powder because at this point I already am like kind of shining through a bit. And this time I take my little powder poof. This is, again, an e.l.f. powder poof. And I kind of just go in like this. And on the top, the very top of my cheekbone. And kind of feel like it helps with the blush a bit too. I get very oily like in here, so I make sure to hit that spot and then like around my mouth, and then a little bit on the forehead too. I kind of feel like it acts like a bit as a highlighter as well, so I just always kind of finish with that after I do everything. And then back to the blush, you guys. So first of all, I do have some powder highlighter here. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I don't feel like these work that well for me. I don't know. Maybe I just like a lot of highlighter. But I think it does a bit of something, you know? So if I'm feeling fancy, I'll go on with this a bit on the tops of the cheeks. I like the cheeks to pop, okay? That's my thing. I think that it looks better in my opinion. Okay, so I know I was talking earlier about how I try to make sure that my eyeshadow palettes don't have talcum powder, and yet I'm just kind of slathering on powder products for my cheeks, you know, the blush, the highlighter, all that stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't remember if I know that I probably looked to make sure that these products didn't have talcum powder. It's very possible that they do. 100% honest with you, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So it seems a little bit hypocritical. I will give you that. I'm not a perfect person. It's shocking, I know, but it's true. I will say this though, I feel like there is quite a big difference between putting talc on near your eyes than just like on your cheeks. So that kind of helps me sleep at night, but I'm aware that there is potentially a little discrepancy, whatever, I don't know. I try my best, folks, I just try my best. Then I will go in with Miss Rare Beauty here. This is in the color Cheer, and it's just a really pretty pale, like pinky color. As you can see, we're hitting the pan on it, we're hitting the pan. So I'll take a bit of this, and y'all, this stuff is like radioactive, like it is a lot, and I like it, but just be careful. A little bit goes a very, 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 very long way, I've found, with Miss Rare Beauty here. So I'll take a little bit of it and put it like kind of near my hairline and then go down a little bit. I think one of the things that I learned is when you're doing blush, like if you do both a combination of, I guess, liquid, for lack of a better word, a liquidy kind of blush plus a powder blush, if you do both of them, it works really, really well. That's a tip that I have learned from the internet, and I have to say, I totally agree. So I put a little bit of the Rare Beauty on there, and then the final thing, once again, House Labs, Lady Gaga, Let's Go. This is the, like, it's a highlighter guy, and this is in the shade Fire Opal, and I love this so much. So I get a bit of this, and then again, just hit the tops of the cheeks, because it's like both a highlighter as well as like a blush, and then a bit on my nose too for the sun glow kind of look. And that's that. So that's the cheeks. You can see when the lady was asking me at Ulta the other day, what are you wearing on your cheeks? I'm like, what am I not wearing, lady? Like, it's a lot. How much time do you have? That's that. That's basically the makeup routine. And then I will do a setting spray. I love, 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 love the One Size, y'all. This is basically hairspray, but for your face. Cannot recommend enough. The only thing is it's, from what I understand, only sold at Sephora. So it's a little bit harder to get my paws on. This one's almost out. But I also have very recently been using Urban Decay. This is the all-nighter one. It's the matte finish. I got this little bottle to take with me to Florida on my little trip, and I like it. I do really like it, but nothing beats this stuff. So we'll put this on just because. Good stuff. And then, of course, you know, lips. I have, I like the Maybelline Baby Lips. That's the best stuff. I use that all the time. I'm not much of a lipstick gal. I've tried, but it's just not me. So I like lip balms, tinted lip balms and things like that. So Maybelline Baby Lips, 100%. And also, I just picked up a CoverGirl. I'll show you later. It's downstairs. But I just picked up a CoverGirl tinted lip balm, and I'm really liking that too. So that's it, guys. That's the makeup routine. Let me show you in the light, in the natural light. Here we are in the light. I mean, you know, it's just kind of how I always look, right? It's nothing special, but there you go. So for those who were curious, that's the makeup routine. That's what I go through every single time, basically, that I film, more often than not, and it takes a while. I was really rushing there, but let me tell you, it takes a minute. It takes a chunk out of the day, but I enjoy it. I'm one of those kinds of people who enjoys putting on makeup. I like makeup, so that's why I do it. That's really why I do it. And yes, being on camera for people to see, that kind of influences me as well. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but I also know that I wouldn't do it if I didn't genuinely just like putting on makeup. So that's that. Let's finish getting ready here. We gotta get out the door. Okay, and here's the little outfit of the day here for you. So I've got my candy corn socks on that we got from Old Navy, my skinny black jeans that I got from Hollister. I decided to go with my Goosebumps shirt from Cavity Colors, and then good old faithful here, my jean jacket that I got a very long time ago, guys. I'm very sorry about this because I get a lot of questions on where I get this guy, and I don't know that you can get it anymore because I got it from Forever 21 a very long time ago, and thank goodness I did, because obviously I wear this thing to death. I wear this jacket all the time. It's supposed to be like, last I knew, like high in the 80s today. Perfectly sunny, by the way. I can take the jacket off when and if I get too hot. So anyway, that's the outfit. Obviously, I'm gonna put some shoes on, and yeah, this is what I picked up the other day. CoverGirl Clean Fresh lip balm in the shade Life is Pink. There you go. All right, getting ready to head out now. I filled up this IKEA bag with some things that maybe my mom could use if she wants to. Just a cute little jack-o'-lantern we got from Walmart, and a trick-or-treat pail, also Walmart. This Mickey Mouse trick-or-treat pail, which I totally forgot that I had. Got this from the Lakeland Antique Mall. And this cute little bat guy from Target last year. I'm gonna see if she wants to use the purple lights. And also I threw in the set of 3 little ghosty guys that we got from Five Below. They're so adorable. So I'm gonna see if she wants to borrow any of these. We made it to Homegoods in Maryville. We only went to this one, what was it, like once? Once during the Halloween shopping season, so my apologies. This is a really good Homegoods too, so we're gonna see what they have. I already see quite a lot of Halloween being displayed outside, so that's interesting. Yeah, see? Bunch of stuff outside. Oh no. That's never a great sign. What is this? Oh, it's a Frankenstein's monster bath rug. Quite a few things. A lot of spooky mugs, too. Perfect prices today. A lot of Halloween in here still. Wow. I'm shocked. Oh, Joanna Parker, salt and pepper shakers. I have these already, so we're gonna leave them alone. Oh, look, guys. They have our bear, but in a soap dispenser. That's really cute, and he's on sale. It's also time to start thinking about Halloween and other seasons as stuff is being on clearance. These dish towels would be good for Halloween. $10. Honestly, still a little bit more than I'm willing to spend, but I'm gonna be back. I'm definitely gonna be back. My gosh, you guys. What? Look. It's a ghosty in a Santa hat riding a bike with his ghosty dog. Oh my gosh. Cute. I wish he wasn't riding a bike. I don't know what that has to do with Christmas, but it is here and it is a thing. Next up, we're gonna head over to TJ Maxx. I got a couple of things from HomeGoods. I'll show you once we're done here. But wow, that again, very impressed with that HomeGoods. It's really big and they had so much Halloween. Holy moly. Not all of it was on clearance. Some of it was. I think it's interesting, like what they decide to put on clearance, what they don't decide to put on clearance. I don't know. It's still early anyway, so we'll just keep an eye on it. But anyway, we're gonna head into the good old TJ Maxx.
I'm not like this, Mickey.
And not much going on at the good old TJ Maxx except a heck of a lot of people and children. So, and it's kind of shocking because I thought we would have some pretty good success here because we did, when it came to Summerween, this was like where we found some of our first Summerween pieces. So I thought we would probably find some spooky Christmas in here, but they didn't have anything. They had a decent amount of Christmas, but no spooky Christmas from what I could see. So we're gonna head over to my parents now. Oh, let me show you what I got from HomeGoods. So I got this blanket and it just has a bunch of these pink ghosties on there and like little stars throughout it. $15, it was on clearance. Again, thinking about Halloween, other seasons here, I thought that this would be a really cute Halloween blankie. I like how the ghosts look. Like they're definitely cutesy, but they're not super cutesy. So this will be a nice thing to just drape over the couch once it's that time. And $15 I thought was reasonable for a big old blanket, you know. And then finally I did pick up the little teddy bear soap dispenser. Might as well match the one that we have of the cookie jar, and it was only $5. So there you go. We will be back. We will be back. We will be back for sure to do more clearance shopping. As I said, definitely on the hunt for Halloween things, stuff that can work for other seasons. Now that it's going on clearance, I'm not paying full price for that stuff, but I will pay for it if it's discounted, especially severely discounted, of which there were quite a lot of like pinky Halloween stuff inside of HomeGoods, which is good, I think, for multiple reasons. But yeah, anyway, we have options. But going back to the spooky Christmas thing, I'm a little nervous, you guys. I may be eating some of those words that I said yesterday. Like, I was really hyped for spooky Christmas, and I am. Don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. But what we've seen so far has not been the best. Like, I think the ghost holding the lights with the beanie was really cute. I will probably be picking that piece up. But a ghost on a bicycle that just has a Santa hat on? Like, what? What does a bicycle have to do with Christmas? Like, it's literally just the ghost piece that we've already seen, but put a Santa hat on it. And sorry about it, but I can do that at home. I invested in a ton of little Santa hats that I put on all my Halloween decor, so I'm good. I don't need to spend money on something that has nothing to do with Christmas, except for the Santa hat. So, I don't know, guys. We will see. I'm definitely going to be eating my words in the sense of I'm not going to be picking up every single one of the spooky Christmas pieces that we find, but I don't know. It's too early. It's too early to tell. We gotta see more. We gotta see the rest of the stuff that they put out and just go from there. So, anyway, let's head over to my parents. Okay, inside the RV. This is the dashboard in question. This is where we're gonna put most of the fall stuff. We're gonna do a couple things outside too, I think. There's Daisy. There's Daisy. Good job, Daisy. Daisy is here. Daisy is present. Daisy is ready for fall. Yeah, good job. We could definitely take the end strand if you wanted, and
I think and just carry them over.
Yeah.
Because these are so long, they're kind of wasted
Yeah.
unless you dangle them somehow.
And the fall leaves are up. They look really good. These are the ones that we picked up from Michael's on clearance a few weeks ago, and it fits perfectly on the windshield. Okay, here is most of the fall decor that we have to work with. We've got a mixture of the new stuff and the old stuff. Lots of pumpkins, lots of minis. And we got some garland and foliage over here too. We have some lights. Okay. I'm gonna cover the box. What's in the box? And then I think, because we have an extra dish towel, I'm gonna put this
Okay, whatever.
over. I think we're gonna put the hay bale up front here, and we're gonna keep it in the plastic so it doesn't get dirty everywhere. We have to put the box here because it's gotta get up past the windshield wipers so you can actually see what's like displayed up here. The windshield wipers will definitely get in the way of the stuff, so I think that's good. So, like one on either side?
But was this the top one on each side? One.
Yeah.
Although.
I can get a box. We could put them on a box. So, put a couple more boxes up here and propped up some of the pumpkins. So, I got the Mickey Mouse trick-or-treat pail propped up, and I'm not gonna cover these boxes with anything because the front you just see orange, and then the front of that one you just see black, so it's fine, it'll work. And then I think I might try to finagle Minnie inside of here. And then on this side of the hay bale we've got the Minnie Mouse pumpkin. Now we're gonna take a peek from the outside. They did a couple more things. Oh yeah, that looks really cute. Let me zoom you in. See the windshield wipers? Gotta decorate above those. Oh, that looks so adorable. I'm glad we got those leaves. They're making a huge difference. Okay.
Seeing as they're totally different colors, maybe we want them inside.
Alright, let's try them in this spot. Here.
They're so pretty.
They are really pretty. I mean, again, it's kind of nice to have like a different color to break it up.
I like that.
Yeah, it looks really cute.
Looks like it's made for.
Yeah. We put Minnie here, and then the sunflowers put inside of a little Minnie Mouse Halloween mug, and so it kind of looks like she's standing like in a field of sunflowers. It's really cute.
Yeah.
Try the tree over here on the side. I think that could be really cute.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll check on the outside. Here we are, guys. I think it's really cute. I really, really like it a lot. I think the like blue pumpkins help break up the orange a lot, which I think is good. It's just a little bit of blue, a little bit of different colors. I can't remember if I said this on camera yet or not, but we have found that we don't have all of my mom's fall decor here. I think some of it might actually be at my house, which sucks, like all of her little pumpkins and such. So we're missing some things. We're really just working with literally like all the new stuff. So there is that. So she can add some like more pumpkins and things later on once we find that, but I think it's really adorable. What do you think?
Wow. Oh my gosh. It looks amazing.
Isn't that good?
Posts in the corner. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that's amazing. Looks fantastic. Thank you so much.
I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it looks really good. It's really cute.
Sunflowers.
Keep going, Daisy. You're getting hay all over you. There you go. Do the outside now.
Let it fall off the end.
That's good. It kind of looks like one big one, sort of.
Yeah.
Some pumpkins around it. Yeah, that's cute.
Another pumpkin.
Got more tables if you got more stuff than will fit on one.
Yeah, I like it. That's really cute. Okay, I'm getting ready to leave. It's about 9:15, so gotta get going here. It's a school night after all, but look at the display at night. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. I'm so glad I was able to help my parents out with this today. What a nice night. We've just been chatting, eating quiche, having a nice time. Very, very blessed and happy that my parents are here so close. So, all right. Let's head on home. All right, guys, we have made it back home. I'll keep it short and sweet here at the end of this. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you had a great time. I know I did. As I said, it's just always so nice spending time with my parents. Really, really, really happy that they are here. And yeah, I get to see them often now. So that's it for this video, everybody. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Lots more adventures coming up here. As I always say, we still have some decorating to do over here as well. So get ready for that. Thank you all again for watching. I will see you all very, very soon. Hope you're doing well out there. Happy Halloween, happy fall, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye-bye, everyone.